Welcome back to the Sassy AF Academy, where we teach you how to live, love, and be sassy. I'm Hallie Avolio, and if this is your first episode, class, course, whatever word you want to use, welcome. There's a reason that you're here. You were called to be here. You were called to be in this workshop training today, and I welcome you from my heart. I welcome you from my spirit, my soul, and I'm just so glad you're here. Woo! It's like a big party all the time in my world. Today we're talking about manifesting. The funny thing about manifesting is that I've done this for most of my life, but I didn't always have the language to put to it. So I couldn't have told you a few years ago that what I was doing was called manifesting, but I was taking the action steps to manifest what I desired. So I'm really excited because, on my journey, my own personal transformation, the work that I do with my clients, the work that I do with my students, manifesting is a huge, huge, huge part of the transformational self-love process. And I want to teach you, and I just want to today give you a kind of a brief overview. And this might end up needing to be 2 videos, so we're going to see how this goes because I like to keep these to about 10 minutes. So we're going to see how this one goes, but I want to give you at least the basics, at least the overview, at least the feeling of what the hell does it mean to manifest? How do I start doing this every day in my life? How do I take action toward creating the life I love? And I want to remind you that one of my very favorite affirmations that I use every single day is I create my own fucking life. I'm going to say it again, and I want you to say this with me. I create my own fucking life. And that is what we're doing today. That is what we're talking about. That is why I'm bringing you here into the Sassy AF Academy, being part of Sassy Healthy Fit, getting into my tribe. I want to get to know you, and I want to welcome you into these ideas, these concepts, these modalities to really transform your life because you are worth it and you deserve. You are the essence of being the best version of you, and you have to put yourself out there to do it. So let's get started and have some fun. Don't forget, and I'll say this again at the end, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, all that jazz. But most importantly, come join me in the Sassy Woman Sisterhood. The link is in the description, but just to say it out loud, it is at facebook.com/groups/my-sassy-life, all one word, my sassy life. So let's talk about manifesting. And I did take some notes because I didn't want to forget anything or leave anything out. So the first step when you're manifesting, gosh, there's so many. I'm trying to put these in order because I want to make this so easy for you. I want to make this simple, sustainable, and fun. You know that's my mantra. The number one thing you have to do is you have to get crystal clear on what it is that you want. So if you're wishy-washy about your manifesting, as in, I don't know, I kind of want to make some money, kind of want to have a nice house, kind of want to fall in love. No, I want you to get so fucking crystal clear that you can tell me in 30 seconds or less exactly what it is that you desire. So if you haven't done that, then pause the video here. And I want you to write down. I want you to take a few minutes. I want you to take a deep breath, roll your shoulders, relax. And I want you to just get crystal clear on what it is that you desire. That's step 1. When you're getting clarity, I also want you to come back to your core values. And if you're not sure what your core values are, we'll have to have another conversation about that. So feel free to hit me up. But know that your core values are very important when it comes to getting clarity on what it is that you're manifesting. Okay, so after you have the clarity, then what? Then the next step is you have to set an intention for your manifesting. Just like everything else that you do in life, if you go into it without intention, forget it, it's not going to happen. So I want you to be clear and then set the intention that I intend to manifest a love that is so fulfilling and purposeful. I wake up in the morning and my heart is overflowing. Do you see how crystal clear that was? And that is my intention. So the easiest way to set intention, and intention is different than a goal, by the way. An intention has to do with a feeling. So when you set intention, I want you to say, I intend to fill in the blank, or today my intention is, or my manifesting intention is. You get the idea. Now here's a tricky part about manifesting. Okay, sit back, get ready for this one. You have to be open to all possibilities, and you have to detach from the outcome. You have to detach from the outcome. Okay, so wait, you're going to hold me. You're going to say, whoa, hold up, Hallie. What about, you just said I have to get crystal clear on what I want. I have to set an intention about what I want. Now you're telling me to shut the fuck up? I'm not telling you to shut the fuck up. What I am telling you is you can manifest that beautiful, overflowing, fulfilling, passionate, amazing love of your life and say, you know what? I'm going to let it unfold as it unfolds. We're going to talk more about surrender because this is a big part of it. But what I want you to remember here is that you can't attach to the outcome in terms of, I am manifesting exactly this person who's going to give me this kind of love. You don't know exactly how the universe is supporting you and has your back. You don't know all the details. You don't need to know all the details. You need to know the feeling that you want, and you need to know the general idea of what it is that you want. And you have to get clear on what you want, but how everything happens, I want you to just sit back and chill a little bit. I know it seems a little bit contradictory, so stay with me on this one. But the biggest thing is when you start forcing the way that the outcomes happen and you start controlling everything, that's what we're talking about here is control. That's when the manifesting blows up and it doesn't work anymore. So that's why I want you to detach from outcomes and understand that once you set your intention, once you have your clarity, once you know what it is you want, you can let go and you can allow and you can surrender. This part's fun. I want you to feel joy. I want you to remember this. It feels good to feel good. I know Gabby Bernstein loves to say that, so I want to give her a shout out. But it feels good to feel good. It feels so fucking good to feel so fucking good. That's my version. So guess what? I want you to feel joy. I want you to feel alive. I want you to feel enlightened. I want you to embody this thing that you're manifesting. If you're in manifesting a dream house, right? So you're visualizing, you're thinking about this dream house, you're envisioning this beautiful life that you're going to live. And when you visualize this dream house, I want you to feel so joyful that your heart is overflowing and that you are just so eager to get into this new house because it fills you with so much joy, love, and happiness. That's what I'm talking about when we're talking about manifesting. If you don't have these really positive, overflowing, amazing feelings, then maybe you're not manifesting the right thing. So I want you to think about that. And now I want you to visualize it coming true. So what does it look like to have that beautiful, passionate love in your life? How do you feel when you walk into a room knowing that you have this partner that supports you in all the ways and fills you up in so many ways? Or if you're manifesting that dream home in this beautiful neighborhood where your kids can go run around and play, you feel safe and secure, you have a beautiful space that you can call your own. How do you feel when you're in that home? When you're sitting in your kitchen having your coffee in the morning? What do you have on the walls? What does it feel like when you go to bed at night and you climb into your cozy bed and you feel so joyful and you're sitting in this space that feels just like it's yours? I want you to visualize that. I want you to visualize the feelings. Put yourself into that situation. Speak as though it has already happened, as if it is true. Visualize and call it in. This is the law of attraction at work, right? So the visualization is super important and super powerful. And once you've done these things, so I want to go back. I'm going to give you a little recap here. We're going to get clarity. We're going to set an intention. We're going to detach from the outcome. We're going to feel massive joy. We're going to visualize the details. And then, ready for this one? Hands off, trust, and surrender. Now I know this part is tricky, so I'm probably going to have to do another training on this. We're going to have to get into some more detail on trusting and surrendering. But this part is key. You have to know that the universe or source or spirit or God or whatever calls to you, you have to know that there is a greater force at work here and that it has your back. I'm going to use the word universe because that feels great to me. The universe has your back. The universe is guiding this process. Trust that the universe is looking out for you and wants you to get all of the things that you desire because you are a being created in love and power and energy, and you are worthy and deserving of all this beautiful, magical manifestation that you desire. So take your hands off the wheel. And trust me when I say this, the trust is probably the hardest part for most of us, and it's the most important. So let's talk about a couple of the details here. When you're manifesting, you need to just chill. So this goes back to trusting, right? You need to just fucking chill. Just chill. I did my thing. I had my clarity. I set my intention. I'm detaching from the outcomes. I'm visualizing. I'm feeling so fucking good. And I'm not just gonna chill. I'm going to just sit in my bed and I'm going to be all cozy and I'm just going to allow for it to happen and unfold the way the universe wants it to unfold. Okay, you with me on this? But be open to signs because the signs are there. If you believe in repeating numbers, numerology, spirit guides, spirit angels, spirit animals, I want you to just be really aware. When you start to have this awareness, especially this awareness of signs, they are all around you. You are going to see them everywhere. You might be seeing a sign right now. Maybe there's something that you see in my background. Maybe it's this heart, or maybe it's that dream catcher over there. I can't point the right way. Maybe there's something that is a sign right now that you need. The signs are all around you when you're open to them. So I want you to be open to them and I want you to receive them. I want you to receive the signs that you need to manifest the shit out of whatever it is that you want to manifest. Have fun with it. I went on a walk the other day and I live in this neighborhood that has beautiful, I've got the mountains on one side, I've got the beach on the other, I've got these beautiful woods kind of right in between, and this beautiful blue heron. If you don't know what a blue heron is, go look it up. It walked across the street in the neighborhood right in front of my path. Now, I was near the forest entrance, sort of, but not exactly. And this blue heron just walks right in front of my path. And I'm like, holy shit, that's a sign. It's a sign of something. So then, of course, I looked it up and I said, what does it mean when you see a blue heron? And it has to do with prosperity. So I'm like, I will take it. That is my sign that I am living in prosperity. So be open to the signs. Be open to them. They are always there and they are available to you. You just have to be open to them. When you are manifesting, you have to get the shit out of your life that you don't need. Otherwise, it's going to be taking up space. It's going to be cluttering you. It's going to be making noise. This is another one I'm going to have to come back to in more detail. But what I want to just say in this moment is if you have distractions, whether that's physical clutter, whether that's mental clutter, like limiting beliefs, whether that's self-doubt, whether that's people in your life that are making you feel bad, I want you to think about how can I remove these situations from my life so that I am free and clear to live my best life and manifest everything that I desire. How can I get there? What do I need to declutter so that I can call in and make space for all the goodness? So I want you to think about that. When you're in energetic alignment, when you are in this flow, when you are feeling good because you're like, I am visualizing this, I am trusting, I am surrendering, I feel the joy, I am in my zone. Stay in that zone, sister. Stay in that zone. Feel so good about it and just enjoy it. Enjoy the zone. The zone is the bomb. Enjoy the zone. So when you're feeling it, keep on riding that groovy train. Ride that groovy energy zone train because it's rad. And when you're there, you will know it. And I want you to stay with it as long as possible. Don't self-sabotage and get in your own damn way, which I know sometimes we like to do. Right? We like to do that. I don't know why we like to do that. I do know why we like to do that. We do that because we're scared and we're fearful. So I want you to get rid of the fear. I want you to remind yourself, I am safe. I am allowed to trust and surrender and manifest this beautiful thing that I desire. This comes back to your self-worth, right? That's why we want to have an affirmation. So let's go back to the one we used in the beginning. I create my own fucking life. That's a beautiful manifesting affirmation. I create my own fucking life. And I want to tell you a quote that I really like from A Course in Miracles, which is, I wrote this down because I didn't want to get it wrong. Every choice you make is either an expression of love or an expression of fear. There is no other choice. Every choice you make is either an expression of love or an expression of fear. There is no other choice. So when you're manifesting, I want you to think about this quote, and I want you to remember that you are manifesting from a place of massive, massive love, and that is how everything that you desire will come true. I want to close this video with a really brief meditation. I want to offer you a brief meditation of safety and security and confidence that you can manifest anything your heart desires. So here we go. I want you to just be wherever you are right now in this moment. If you're walking, that's fine. Keep walking, keep listening, just go with your breath and listen to my voice. If you're sitting, you might want to roll your shoulders, adjust your sit bones. Let's take a deep breath here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. I am safe to manifest everything my heart desires. I am safe to manifest everything my heart desires. I am here. I am present. I am learning to trust. I am learning to surrender. I am willing to remove all in my life that doesn't serve me. I am willing to remove all in my life that does not serve me. I will not self-sabotage, and I will not succumb to fear. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. And I am calling in this glorious manifestation that serves me at my highest power. I am calling in this beautiful manifestation that serves me at my highest vibration. I am created in love. I am created in light. I am worthy of everything I desire. I am worthy of everything I desire. We're going to breathe here, and on the inhale, I am worthy, and on the exhale, I release fear. Inhale, I am worthy. Exhale, I release fear. One more time. I am worthy. I release fear. Last time. I am worthy. I release the fear. When you're ready, open your eyes. Come back to the room. Come back to this moment. Use that manifesting meditation anytime you need to. And I want you to remember that your life is yours to choose and yours to have. And it is your fucking birthright to live an amazing life that you love, that provides you pleasure and joy. And you have all the wonderful things that you deserve and desire. And it starts with you choosing every single day. So start taking these action steps. Start living this life. Start taking some of these things we've talked about today: clarity, intention, affirmations, decluttering, surrendering, looking for signs, allowing the process. Taking action with these things will help you manifest everything you desire. And I am here to cheer you on and support you along the way. Don't forget, head over to the Sassy Women Sisterhood at facebook.com/groups/mysassylife. Head over to my website, sassyhealthy.fit. Stay tuned for more courses, more live workshops, more offerings coming up. Make sure you are on my mailing list so you don't miss any of this goodness. And if you want more along these lines, make sure you reach out to me. I'm just one DM or email away. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Live, love, and be sassy. Bye for now.